I'm a pastry chef here. I'll be participating at the US egg competition. So since I'm a pastry chef, I decided to make a dessert with a twist. It's going to be a dessert but in the shape of a sunny side up egg. So for that we're going to be using mango, and I'll be showing you how we'll be making the dessert right now. These are my ingredients right here. So we'll be using 150 grams of mango puree. If you don't have mango puree, you can just use 2 slices of mangoes. So I'll be adding this to the bowl right now. Then we have 1 tablespoon of sugar. Sorry. So we have to heat this first, and we'll be using gelatin to basically set this. So I'll be putting my gelatin to bloom right now. If you have gelatin sheet like I do, break it into half. Pour a bit of water. While your gelatin is blooming, we'll be heating our mixture that we've made here. So for that, I'm going to just heat the mixture in a bain-marie so that I don't burn it. So just add very little water because we want the water to turn into steam as soon as possible. Okay, when it's bubbling and you see steam, you can just put your pot on top and you can start whisking. So just keep stirring it until the mango puree blends with the sugar and it dissolves properly. So gelatin dies at the temperature of 65, so make sure that your mixture is hot but not so hot that the gelatin dies. By now our gelatin must have bloomed, so take it out and squeeze it properly. If the gelatin is still lumpy, then put it back in the bain-marie and keep stirring. So I can see here that my mixture has dissolved properly. Now basically this is going to be the egg yolk, so our mixture for that is ready. We just need to get silicone molds and we're going to pour it there, and then we're going to put it in the glass freezer. Always wait for your mixture to cool. It shouldn't be too hot when you're pouring it in the silicone mold. It shouldn't be too cold either, but just let it cool down for a bit and only then pour it in the silicone mold. So we're going to just put this in the glass freezer now. If you have a glass freezer, then it goes in there only for 15 minutes, but if you just have a regular fridge, then put it there for 4 to 5 hours until it sets properly. Until then, we're going to make the base of the egg, which is the white part, and I'll start with that now. Okay, so now we're going to make the white part of the egg. So for that, you will be needing 128 grams of milk. You will be needing 64 grams of cream, fresh cream. You'll be needing 2 tablespoons of sugar, and you'll be needing a gelatin sheet again. So it's going to be similar steps. Take a saucepan and put it to boil. So we're just going to heat all the 3 ingredients. You can put them all together in any order, it doesn't matter. We just need to bring them to a boil. So we're going to bloom the gelatin in the meantime that boils. Break the gelatin into half. Pour some water to soak it. And then just add 2 ice cubes. And then we just wait. My mixture has already boiled, so we take that out. Okay, we've let the mixture cool for a bit and it's not boiling anymore. Take out your gelatin, let's bloom. Be sure to squeeze it. In the base, we're going to add vanilla essence as well, so I'm just going to add some. Okay. Take out the mixture from the chiller and just mix it again. Okay, now I'll show you how to make the molds to set the base. If you get yourself these cake tins, these are round tins. We are going to use them to make the base for the egg white. If you have cling film, please use that to wrap the side. So get yourself a baking tray and place your mold on that. Make 2 of those. Then you take your mixture. So remember the egg yolks that we had frozen, the mango puree? They're set now, so we are ready for this. What you have to do is you have to set the egg yolk first, and the vanilla base has to be liquid so that we can put the egg yolk in the middle. So just pop them out like this. There we go, it looks like a nice egg yolk shape. And then very carefully place it in the middle. Be very careful so that you don't splash pannacotta on it. And then after we're done, we again, same thing, put it in the blast freezer for 15 minutes, or if you have a chiller, let both of it set for at least 4-5 hours, and then once you're done, you will have yourself a mango pannacotta in the shape of a sunny side up egg. Okay, now we're on to the second item on our list. So basically, I'm going to make a pound cake and I'm going to cut it in the shape of bread. So let's start with that. So for that, you will need flour, butter, baking powder, sugar, eggs, and vanilla essence. Since the competition is mainly about eggs, we're definitely going to use them. Eggs adds flavor, color, and texture to the cake. It also acts as a binding agent and brings all the fat together. So it's very important. If you want the cake to be moist, that's when egg helps. The proteins act as a binding agent and keep everything intact. Okay, so get yourself a sifter and we're going to sift some flour first. Keep that aside for now. Take another mixing bowl and using the creaming method, we'll be creaming our butter and sugar. So get yourself a hand mixer and just cream it until it's all mixed together. So you can see it's nice and fluffy. So wait till it dissolves. Okay, now you add a little bit of vanilla. Again, it's like 1 teaspoon. And then we're going to add our eggs to the mixture little by little. Don't go in one go. So now we're going to incorporate our dry ingredient to the mixture, again slowly. So I have just sifted the flour in the baking paper, so I'm just going to fold it like this. And we're done, your batter is ready. Okay, so we've lined our baking tray here. Just take baking paper and put some butter and line it. And now we're just going to pop this in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes, and the temperature is going to be 160 degrees centigrade. The egg looks like this, and we're just going to take out the cling wrap. So here is the final dish. I have just put the cake on a plate here, and you can serve it with some butter and